Hi everyone, so Inktober is almost here, and if you don't know what Inktober is, it's a 1-month challenge that happens every year in October, in which the only two rules are to make one drawing every day, and that it has to be done with ink, and it could be any type of ink. So in preparation for this challenge, in which I decided to participate for the first time this year, I decided to ink two of my sketches that I had in my sketchbook. One with pen nibs, and the other one with a 0.4 pilot pen and brush pen. And at the end, I was really satisfied with the results, so I made notebooks out of them, which I'll show you at the end of the video. So I started by using the light box to kind of see through the sketch, and at first I used the pen nibs, which I hadn't used in so long, so actually it took me 3 tries because I kept messing up. So I learned that I just had to have a piece of paper to kind of try out the strokes before I put it down into the actual final piece. And I really like China ink because it's so opaque, but it also gives you the possibility that if you want, you can use midtones if you mix water into it. And the one thing I really like about pen nibs is that depending on the strength you put into it, you can have varying thicknesses of the line, which looks just so nice in my opinion. So then I just finished the sketch, finished the inking the deer, which was my first sketch. And then I went on to the second sketch, which was an otter. And for this one, I decided to use the 0.4 pilot pen so I could do like finer and more consistent strokes than with a brush pen, because my brush pen is so thick. So I thought with this one I could have a little bit more detail into it without it becoming so overwhelming with the amount of the thickness of the line and the blackness of it. So I used the brush pen to kind of reinforce and accentuate some parts of the sketch, because obviously these lines get your attention a little bit more, but I think the balance between the really thin lines and the thicker ones looks so nice. And again, the same reason I like the pen nibs is why I like the brush pen, because it has such varying thicknesses from the line, and I just really like the way it looks. And after this, I decided to just scan them in and try different color combinations, and I ended up really liking the way they looked. So I just made a bunch of notebooks, which I'll put on my shop soon. I'm working on an online shop right now, so stay tuned for that. And I'll also be updating you about Inktober, so stay tuned for that as well. So I hope this was helpful for you to know a little bit more about the materials and make you decide on what you're going to use. And I'll see you in Inktober. Thanks for watching. Bye!